Good morning. Welcome back to my kitchen. This is Deb, keeping it simple. I know many of you probably wondered what happened to my mushroom growing episodes. Well, the ones in the buckets kind of fizzled out over the summer. It got too dry, and so I just let them go. So I had the idea to start out smaller batches. When you get the spores for your mushroom growing, oyster mushrooms, this is the pink oyster mushroom. I found that it's easiest to grow and it tastes the best because it tastes like bacon. I inoculated these Uncle Ben's whole grain rice, whole grain packets, brown rice. They're sterile inside, so you inoculate the rice, and once you can see the mycelium, the growing, it turning white inside, then what I decided to do is cut a slit in the bags. And I put them in a little small terrarium, a little mini greenhouse, I guess you could say, so they'd stay moist. And lo and behold, look at this pink oyster mushroom coming out of this little bag of Uncle Ben's brown rice. This side's not as big yet as the other side, but I was just curious about this. I think it's going to try to come out the top too. But I've learned you can grow a small batch of mushrooms just from these little bags. So I'll show you what happens. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to show you. I'm still growing mushrooms, not in big batches like I did before. I found the pink ones are the easiest to grow. And so I just inoculated this little bag of brown rice and waited. And it's producing some mushrooms. And I will introduce that into some cooking. Alright, hope this is helpful to you. You can grow a small batch of mushrooms in your kitchen just from one bag of whole grain brown rice. Have a great day. I'll get you later. Okay, what I do is I cut a hole in the bag. I got one in the front and one in the back here. And I also cut out this top section for more air. And then you take a filtered water and you just, I guess you don't have to, yeah, you want filter because you don't want chlorine hitting your, and then you spritz your bag, get it wet and moist. This moisture will make them pop and build up the moisture inside your little mini greenhouse. And then you just put the top on. There's enough air that it can circulate, and you put it in a warm place where there's light. I put mine in the window. And that's how I grew this one. I wanted to save this one so I could show you how to do it. But yeah, when I order whole grain brown rice, it's not always for consuming. It's for growing some mushrooms. I still have some of the other spores in the refrigerator stored, so I'll probably use those up so they don't go to waste. And then I'll continue to buy the pink spores. You can buy them in a syringe and you just inoculate your bag of brown rice after you sterilize the bag and everything. I've showed that in other videos about growing mushrooms. So anyway, back to the mushroom journey. Here we go. Stay tuned. Well, this seems like as far as the little pink oyster mushrooms we're gonna go. I kept them moist and everything, but they're still pretty small. I made sure there was enough oxygen, airflow. But anyway, instead of them letting them shrivel up, I'm going to go ahead and chop them up and put them in some scrambled eggs and give them a try. I got 2 more bags being spritzed. See if I can get another small batch. Like I said, this is just small batches of yellow oyster mushrooms, but they're pinning, but they're not growing real big. But anyway, they're still tasty all the same. I moisten these with a little bit of spritzing of water. If anyone has any ideas, those that know growing mushrooms, if there's something I can do better with this. See, they're small compared to my hand. But anyway, I'm just trying to get it right, and we'll go from there. Be a little update of the little pink oyster mushrooms. This is the second bag, and these are coming out of the bag just beautifully. Not super big, but all the same. I cooked up the other ones I got last week, so they turned out pretty good. So, but it does work to grow it right from the brown rice. Give you a little bit of a size idea. That's a hot sauce bottle. So they're not super big, but they're still growing. Thanks for watching. Giving you another little peek from the top. They're so pretty, the pink oyster mushrooms. I put them in this mushroom growing bag to keep the little mini greenhouse effect. So, still trying to get some more out of that bag. Nothing's happened yet. So, that's the update. Excited, I just checked this other bag and we got mushrooms coming from the side of the first bag again. So the third harvest is coming up. All the mycelium in there. So we'll keep on going. I'll take this new sprouting batch and put it into this little mini greenhouse, and I'll take this bag and put it back into this container mini greenhouse. This one gets more oxygen because you don't want it to have carbon monoxide. And I'm making another loaf of bread. So thanks for coming to my kitchen. Okay, trying something new with my mushrooms. I didn't want to invest in a mono tub right now, so I created my own. I had a tub, I put plastic over it, I keep it spritzed with water. So this is where I'll be growing my mushrooms here in the window. Just for the small batches that I get. Pull this up, sorry. Let's see. It's hard to see when I turn them. This one's still going good. And then this one I'm waiting to get it restarted again. So anyway, we'll see how it goes with the small batch mushrooms.